Report is sponsored by Discover.
104.1 KRBE.
Let's go. Good morning.
The Roula and Ryan Show.
With Eric. It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula.
Macaroni cheese hot dog.
Ryan. I am the worst DJ ever. With Eric.
We're the champions of the world.
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning.
It's Monday, right at 6 o'clock on the dot. It's Monday, September the 15th of 2025, and the gang is here. Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam.
You can tell how proud Sam is.
I get so proud
Look
when
at her.
it's like 6 o'clock.
I know, it's 6 on the dot.
I went really hard.
Getting it right on the money.
Friday's show was 5:59, like 59, right when we started.
nice.
It like hit 6
But
right when
and
we
you went
started
under.
talking.
I know. I try really hard because we have the best stuffs and then we have music, and they don't always time out the same
That's
every
hard.
single morning.
Exactly.
See, that math did come in handy in school.
Yeah, look at me.
Although we are not
Simple
the best
math.
example of
But don't
Subtraction and addition.
Don't hold me on
No,
this
it literally
forever.
tells you.
Yeah, she doesn't have to add the
There's
math.
timestamps on the computer. It'll tell you it's going to work or it's not.
I know, but sometimes the math
Let
is
me
wrong.
have this, Kevin.
Kevin, what about when the math is wrong when you were doing it one time? And Sam's like, why'd you wrap
Oh
them?
my
We had like, oh no,
God.
why did you tell them they had 8 minutes? They had like 3.
Seriously, he's like, well, we hit the top of the no.
Yeah,
no.
also we're long. I don't think we're ever on time, but hey, they were here for us. So
At least
that's all that
I
matters.
start the morning on time. Everything else is your fault.
Yeah, you can blame us.
All of you.
I thought that I would, be one of those kids dragging into work on a Monday after a concert. I took my kids to the Disney's Descendants Zombies World Tour
Well, that's
last
why
night.
you're not doing any drinking there.
Oh, they actually did have alcoholic bars open, but when you go to a kids-oriented, like a tweeners-oriented show, most of the things that you see at a regular concert or Rockets game at the Toyota Center is shut down. So there was like a loaded lemonade. I saw those loaded lemonade stands. That's funny. Is that normal at the Rockets games?
Loaded lemonade.
It's called loaded lemonade. So a bunch of spiked lemonade.
What do it taste like? Letos, like that twisted tea stuff. I just don't like the taste of it.
Yeah,
Well, that's because
tried
that's
it.
They're
malt
artificial.
liquor, I think.
Yeah, malt
whereas
liquor.
they probably have it mixed with some type of real.
So
Yeah, that
loaded
was probably
lemonade
like a-
is like what? Vodka and lemonade?
I'm sure, or maybe some other choices.
Concentrate or whatever.
Yeah, and here's how long it's been since I've been to Toyota Center. The last time I was there, that big giant bar, I think, was a Jack Daniels bar. It's a Corona bar now. You know what I'm talking about, Eric?
The one in
In the
the.
concourse, and there's a huge bar that takes up a big chunk of space.
I ain't been there in a while.
Yeah, now it's Corona sponsored. So it's all
It
Corona
was like a
now.
bookend because I think Kevin went Friday
Yeah, you did for 9 Inch
and you went
Nails.
Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, how was 9 Inch Nails?
Pretty amazing. I remember most of it.
Why didn't they start at like 5 and end at 8 or 9?
I think
What
it
time they
started-
actually start?
They started at 9 and ended, I think, around 11.
Okay.
And then we went out after that.
But he's very artistic. Did he play any of the hits, or is it just all like
there was
strange?
he did some deep dives. From what I remember, is what Booster, my husband and I were talking about. Like that was like a B-side or a D-side.
You played Head Like a Hole, right?
Yes.
Animal.
Yeah. He did a lot of the stuff that we
Closer?
know and love. Yes.
Okay.
He's got to keep hurt or whatever.
Was it
Johnny
full?
Cash, was he on there?
Was
It
it
was
full, Kev?
completely full. I had 2 drinks that came to $75.
Oh
And,
my gosh!
I mean, it was
I saw that.
just it
The
was
loaded lemonade stands was $33 for a double.
yeah. So that's
it was
what
like-
we got
yeah.
doubles because you don't want to go back into the
Oh
Right.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
concourse.
Yep.
So 2 doubles were $75. And
This is getting ridiculous.
It really is.
Anywhere.
Oh, nobody's forcing you to go, but
no.
I know, but just prices anywhere for
Yeah.
drinks.
Yeah. That one is
Games.
that one has been a
that's
shocker for a while. I
absurd.
can't remember which concert it was when you come in off the Bell Street entrance for Toyota Center across from that parking garage on the other side is China Garden. That bar right there a few years ago shocked me with the $38 whatever. And I'm like, what the hell? You just want to get it and get to your seat.
Yeah.
And it's not
And
even
then you're
top
like-
level stuff a lot of times. Like,
No, it's
Oh,
just
no.
like regular
Tito's,
stuff.
just stuff
Yeah.
that you're like, really? For that price?
Well, speaking of drinking, and Eric, you're thinking there's no drinking at the Disney Zombie Show, but
mean,
Kevin's drinking at 9 Inch Nails. There were parents that were loaded next to me, and they were living their best life singing these Zombies Descendant
Oh,
songs.
no.
It was
wait,
hilarious.
they're both loaded.
Oh, I mean, there was a
driving
bunch
them
of
home?
parents. It was a bunch of parents that I saw with a bunch of kids. There's this mom
got
in
a van?
So the mom in the blue wig, which could have been 1,000 women there last night. I mean, they were just like losing their minds
Here you
over
go,
some of
kids.
these songs. It's
You
pretty
drive.
funny.
Was it fun?
It was fun. It was long, y'all. I thought this was because it's a Disney show. I would not be turned up. Like the Emmys were on last night, so I was thinking, okay, I'll get home in time to recap the Emmys.
Emmys is fun.
Well, there's no way I was
no
not
choice.
gonna. Yeah, I had no choice. We did not. We got there at 6:30. The doors opened at 6. We got there at 6:30. They started exactly on. I mean, as soon as 6:59 clicked into 7, the way Sam likes to get our show on time. Boom! It starts 6 o'clock.
Well-oiled machine. Yeah.
It was over at 10.
That's a
It was
long
over
show.
at 10.
Wait, it started at 6?
4
It was
hours?
3 hours.
Ugh.
It
6
was
to
3.
10 is that's 4.
No, 6:30. I got in there. It started at 7.
7. Okay.
It was 3 hours.
3 hours.
And I was like,
did they reenact the show?
I mean, they have it's
Or
two
just the
different
songs?
franchises that have come together. It's the Descendants franchise and the Zombies franchise, and they have mixed. So you have all the 4 Descendants movies, and then you got the Zombies movies, and then you got like the. Anyway,
You
wow.
should get Mom of the Year for that one.
No, it was fun. I love seeing it. It's the first time I've been to a concert with all 3 of my kids in a real venue, like not a rodeo concert. And not that the rodeo is not a real venue, but you know what I mean? Like you're going to the rodeo for the rodeo and the concert.
Yeah.
You know, this is the first time all 3 of my kids have been together to a show where the girls for sure live their best life. MJ and I were kind of sitting there for a couple times, and then MJ like knew some of the songs. So we listened to them in the car. So there's about 5 or 6 that MJ was singing with the girls, but the girls did not sit down the whole time.
That's cool.
Like not the whole time, and it was like that Taylor Swift effect when they came out. My daughter started crying.
Are there any of the pros, or are they just all people that are like kids bop?
No, these are all
Like it's not like the real actresses and actors that
and
were in it.
here's where we are. Sam, this
I know
will be
one
you
kid
in
passed
10
away,
years.
but-
10 years ago, Cameron Boyce passed away. He was the kid that was from Jesse, and he was in this show, The Descendants. I remember
Grown-Ups.
doing the scoop when he passed away, and I did not know him yet the way I know him now. I knew he was in The Descendants. My kids had just dipped their toe in the water on Jesse. It's a Disney series. It's a really sad way he passed away 20 years old in his sleep, right, from like his asthma condition or something. So those original cast members said they will never tour because he died. Because they were so close with him, they would never tour.
Wow. Yeah.
So the original Descendants songs were not being sung by Dove Cameron and Sophia Carson, but they have Descendants 4, which is Freya, somebody I know, some kid right now.
I don't
or some
even know what
parent.
Descendants are.
The
What's
Descendants are the villain children. Maleficent's daughter,
Okay.
the evil Snow Queen's daughter, Jafar's son.
I think my kids were into like the first one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But do they wear
actually.
costumes? Are they humans? I mean,
yeah, they're humans.
Yeah,
they're
they're
all
supposed to be,
humans,
yeah.
except for the zombies. And then there's the werewolves, but they look like humans. Anyway, so the original cast did not, obviously
Okay.
they weren't there, and they have never done the tour, from what my kids told me. But the Descendants 4, there was a show that Jenna Wednesday.
Yeah. Or
Ortega.
Ortega.
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega was on a show called Stuck in the Middle. That's how I knew her. And she's one of 7 kids. She's stuck in the middle. She's the middle kid. Her little brother from that show is now 18 years old and hot. He's the hot kid.
Oh.
So everyone freaked out. Malachi.
he showed up?
Malachi. He's one of the mains in Descendant 4.
But he showed up to it.
Oh,
this?
yeah. So the
But the
Descendant
actual
4
actor?
cast is there. Yeah, because he plays the
Okay.
lead. So everyone was like freaking out for him.
Oh.
So it was not the Dove Camerons of the world, but it was the new wave of the Disney kids. It was really something.
Sam's like,
guys.
that's my future.
Yeah. It sure is.
There'll be
I'm
something.
hoping
your
it's-
Take him
kids
to
are
the
into.
truck thing, the monster
No,
trucks,
monster
and
trucks.
do that stuff.
I'm going to be like sports only.
Yeah.
We can only go to sporting events.
You're too young. I'm 14, Mom. Nope,
Yeah,
too young.
too
You can't
young.
go to
Yeah, they're
that.
gonna be
sporting
hooked on
events.
something.
You could take them tonight, Texans, Monday Night Football.
That game starts early too, right?
6 o'clock, yeah.
That means it's going to be like a third full because traffic sucks here.
Oh my God!
Well,
yes,
it's at
gonna be a bad
NRG,
showing.
so.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, it's gonna look bad in the first shot for national
Well, if they
television.
didn't show up, half the people will be drinking, and they'll be in there at the tailgate. Get there early, people.
Yup.
Pretty much when you leave, like wherever it takes you an hour just to get to your seat at least.
Oh my God, yes.
Even if you're, like even where I live, and I live
By
in
the
the
time you
Greenman
park
Plaza
and
area.
you walk and you go
Yeah.
get your $30 drink, stand in line for that,
This is the
and then
first
you go
time.
find your seat.
If you don't leave by like 4, it's going to be tough
Oh, yeah.
because you got to find parking.
Well, at
and
least at
traffic.
football games, wait, it's like baseball games. They come with the buckets and they get beer, or no? That's only at baseball. You know, they say beer, cold beer. Is that only at baseball?
Wait, where the guys go down the aisles? You mean?
Aisles
Yeah,
with the.
they have that at Texan games. I haven't been to one in so long. Anyone? Do they do that at football
saw it
games?
at Minute Maid
Yeah,
all
they
the
did.
time.
Yeah, I went
but-
to the Beyonce game, and they had guys go down
Okay.
the aisle. Because I
Yeah,
remember
I
I
was
was right on the
gonna say.
aisle. I'm like, man, get in my way. I hate that. That's the only bad thing about the aisle. You want the aisle on the side where no one goes up it.
But there's always somebody going by you.
Yeah.
Like you, the one where there's people to your left too, across from you, because they're getting up and they're standing up and they're blocking the view. If you're looking to the left, it sucks. If you're looking to the right, it's good.
I was going to say, remember when you, Mark, and I, and Santiago went to a football game?
But Santiago didn't go with us; just us 3.
Oh, it was just us 3. Okay, so that was before Santi.
Yeah, we had
I
nice
don't
seats.
remember why we went.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Cliff gave us the seats.
Why you went? You went to a game.
No, I know, but like it was just.
Oh, why y'all went together?
Yes.
I just had
yeah.
3 tickets. I said, you guys want to go? My wife was gone
that's
that
what it was.
weekend.
Right.
Went
That's
together
what
dinner.
it was. Yes, that was really
That's
nice.
funny. You've been to a game with Sam, and so have I, but not Texans. We went to Astros together.
Yes.
Me and Mark.
Yes.
Oh, and,
And
the
one of my kids.
Astros.
Yeah.
And the Astros are
Now
in
we're-
second place now?
Yep.
Wow.
For the first time since June, the Astros are actually looking up a team.
This is not the time, guys. This is not the time to be looking up at a team.
Now we've got 6
this whole
games.
time you've been looking behind you.
We got, what, 14 games left?
We have 6
13
against the
games?
Rangers and the Mariners.
Yeah, 3 each. That's
But,
pretty much, if you
yeah.
don't win those, it's over.
Yep.
That's what sucks about baseball. You watch this crap for 7 months.
Play
and
all
it's over in the
those
last 2
games.
weeks.
Yeah, all those games.
Yeah.
And then all of a
But then
sudden,
some people will be like, well, at least you're in it to the end. It's worse when your team's out by July.
Yeah,
I guess, but
I don't know.
I have faith.
I mean, they always seem to turn it around, but I don't know what's been going on lately with some of the, like Framber's situation. I don't know what's going on.
well,
there.
think about what
Yeah,
we
he sucks.
accomplished with all the injuries that we had this season.
Who's the kid whose first ever at bat was a 2-run homer?
It's
That just happened on, was that Friday?
Zach Cole, yeah. His first pitch.
First
This kid-
pitch ever in the major leagues ever. First pitch.
He went
Boom.
3. He went 3 for 3.
That was awesome.
And then I think he went 3 for 4. But
We'll give you some promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young
Give you
guy.
some promise.
Went from
And who's
double-
the one that has Tucker neck? You
That's
were
him.
texting? That's him? Okay.
He's got that long neck, like a giraffe.
Tucker neck.
Yeah, they say it looks like Tucker, Kyle Tucker. He
That's
reminds
funny.
people of Kyle Tucker at bat.
I wonder if you could buy different shirts for that, or just wear turtlenecks, I guess.
Let me tell you that.
Like, what is it? You know, if you got that long neck, Kev,
You could wear like the quarter zips.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
like
up
maybe
higher.
like
Zips.
up higher.
Yeah.
What are those cultures where they put the rings around their necks to elongate their necks? You
You're
ever
asking
remember
too many
seeing those
questions
pictures
there.
like in National Geographic?
No.
They'll put like these women will
Oh, really?
put all these
In
like
these
metal
tribes.
rings around
Ryan
their
is looking
necks.
for boobs.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
he
he
did.
is.
That was his first.
You know, that was his first naked woman he's
Yeah.
ever seen.
National Geographic.
Yeah, yep, you know, right.
Well, yesterday the Emmy Awards happened. Actually, last night, Nate Bargatze hosted the Emmys, and he had a little game he made up that did it backfire or did it work about the length of speeches at
I'm
the
still
Emmys.
torn with that because I watched the whole show and I'm just like, I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea.
We'll discuss next. Here's your weather for today.
It's going to be partly cloudy. It looks like a high around 89 right now, 75 degrees and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show with
KRBE's Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Celebrity Scoop.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, and I want to remind you guys that this Thursday we have an appointment with Benson Boone at the Toyota Center here at KRBE. It is his sold out show, and we've been giving away tickets all the time. I mean, we are just swimming in a bathtub full of tickets. Tickets on the floor, tickets in the suite, regular tickets, all kinds of tickets. Now, listen. We are continuing on with back-to-back Benson this week, where at 7 a.m., we're going to tell you the 3-hour window you need to be listening to score these sold-out tickets. Now, here's the cool thing. If you're caller 104 at the number 833-390-KRBE, when you hear the second Benson Boone song start, because it's back-to-back Benson, when the second one starts, you need to start dialing us, and if you are caller 104, the tickets that you're going to score are either on the floor or in the KRBE suite. You at least know that's where you're going to be.
That's pretty awesome.
Nice. So, back-to-back Benson, we will tell you the exact 3-hour window to be listening for at 7 a.m. And Thursday night is the night at the Toyota Center. All right, so the Emmys happened last night. Nate Bargatze, comedian Nate Bargatze, was the host. And, you know, the big lead up to the Emmy hosting job was that he had this whole grand plan about how he's going to make money for the Boys and Girls Club of America and keep the show on time. Here he is once again telling the live audience at the Emmys how it's going to work.
45 seconds. That's what you got. To start the show, I am going to donate $100,000 to the Boys and Girls Club of America. So, if you stay 45 seconds, it stays at $100,000.
Uh-oh.
Every second you go over 45 seconds, we will deduct $1,000 away from the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh.
I know. I know.
What?
Can't
Deduct?
change it. This is a game I made up, and these are the rules. So,
He did not say deduct. He said educt. Roll that back, Sam.
He got nervous there.
Roll it back 10 seconds. He did not say the word deduct. I had to listen to it 4 times thinking, did I just miss him say that word? And did he say that on purpose?
Oh, you
Let me
got-
see.
every second you go over 45 seconds, we will deduct $1,000 away from the Boys and Girls Club. I know.
Right.
He
I
also
know.
said later on they introduced the stars of Gilmore Girls. He's like, and here's Gilmore Now. And like my wife's like, Gilmore Now? It's called Gilmore Girls. And then the joke was something about now. So he misread that type of thing.
Very nervous.
That girl, what's her name? No, she's from
Alexis Bledel.
St. Agnes High School.
Yeah, she went to St. Agnes. And that was fun when they talk about we created fall on the Gilmore Girls. Everything was fall.
Oh, yeah.
And then one time we had enough budget to make snow, and then ER did something where they
George
washed
Clooney
out.
and-
they had Clooney. They could have at least given us some snow for the winter.
They're talking about how they had
They're talking
nothing.
about how they own fall. Gilmore Girls, everything is
It's
fall.
very fall.
It's very autumn. They
Yeah.
own autumn.
How did it go, though, with the deduction?
Oh, well, here's the end result at the end of the broadcast.
CBS is going to add $100,000. I will give $250,000. It takes us to $350,000 to the Boys and Girls Club.
Look at that.
Thank you guys so much for being out here.
Well, that's
now,
good.
Jimmy
they
Smooth
ended
thing was
up in
weird.
a negative because everybody did go over. They
Yeah.
did not keep the show shorter. And if he had really stuck to that plan, it would have been terrible.
It actually went longer because he had to explain that throughout the show. So by the time you add up all those minutes of him talking about trying to make it shorter, it went longer. And what's her name from White Lotus?
Jennifer Coolidge had a 3-minute
my
intro to
God.
the
Are
first
you
category of the
kidding
night.
me?
They said she could have just said this, but instead there was 2 more minutes of
And
that.
Then the
Okay, here's the big
adolescent,
deal.
the main guy, he
Steve-
taught forever too. And my wife's like, because I had to go do
Well,
something.
he was Stephen Graham. If you didn't see Adolescence, he was 13 when he filmed
Not
it.
him.
He's 15.
The old guy, the dad of the kid on the show.
the dad.
He wrote
did.
it.
Oh, I didn't realize the dad was the writer because I didn't watch it. I was at the Disney thing, but I was looking at the thing. I didn't realize the dad was the writer of Adolescence.
Me either until I saw it. I'm like, what's he doing up there? He was the dad of the kid.
Well, the fact that the kid won the Emmy, he's the youngest person ever in the history of television to win an Emmy.
He deserves it.
15 years old.
He was good.
Yeah, if you didn't see Adolescence, everyone was
What's
talking
the
about that.
premise of adolescence?
It's about a girl who commits suicide, and they say it was because the boy bullied her, or
Yeah, from what I remember. But then basically, it's all shot in one. Like they start the camera, and it goes throughout the whole show. It never edits.
So no
It's
edits,
So
just-
basically, like a play. Each
Oh.
episode, it's like a play. So I mean, this kid's doing long dialogues and stuff. He was really good. Like they say at the beginning, they arrested him. They put him in the car, and they travel to the actual prison or the
Police station.
In real time.
In real time. So he's in there, and they're talking, and
yeah,
then it takes like 4 minutes. And
that's
then he
as
gets
long
there.
as I watched it.
Yeah.
They got to the police station, and I wasn't really locked in.
Yeah,
So I was like, okay, I'm not sure if it, and then people were texting like crazy when it first hit Netflix. Like, have you guys watched Adolescence? Have you watched Adolescence?
That's so amazing how they do it with no cuts, where it just goes
Yeah.
flowing all the
But
way
with-
through.
But with Nate's idea, I don't know if it kind of ruins the people that get their big chance up there. And then they're always worried because then they start
I know.
doing the clock. And like some people were saying just stupid things, and you're like, you just cost $7,000 because they show the clock once you go over how
Oh,
much money
no.
you're losing for the people.
So that can
But that kid was
impair
really
your ability to have a good time.
or just really say something nice because that kid, when he won, I saw that later on the clips after I came back from the concert last night. You know, he really was basically saying like, this is unbelievable. Like 3 years ago, I was like I'm in an acting class 3 years ago, and I have an Emmy and all this stuff.
But that makes the adults mad.
Yeah, I've been slaving away for 50 years.
yeah,
You know,
What's that girl, Sydney Sweeney? Or
yeah.
she was the one that gave him the award, so he made sure to give her an extra hug.
Best
He's like,
drama
"I won
series, HBO Max's The Pit with Noah Wiley. The Studio with Seth Rogen from Apple TV Plus was Best Comedy Series. I wish I had a clip of Seth Rogen's speech. I don't.
Which one?
There's like none.
He won like 5 times.
Did he win? Because I know there's 2
won
for
3.
sure. He won for, what was the third one?
I just remember he went up there 3 times.
The first time, it was from the first
twice.
one.
One by himself, and then twice. He won for Best Actor,
Okay, that's the one that I saw.
and another 2 were like writing and stuff. And him and his partner, the Evan guy that's always with him, that did Superbad and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Remember Evan and Seth, the main characters? They're
Yes.
named after those two writers.
Oh, wow.
The part that I wish we had a clip of, which is ironic because a lot of times after an award show, I'm like loaded down with all these like little bits that come flooding to us for entertainment. We got like nothing. Seth Rogen was so shocked he won the Emmy. He was like, oh my God, I've never been rewarded for anything. I mean, the only award I have is a bowling trophy I bought at a garage sale.
Oh, yeah. Estate sale?
My parents, estate sale. My parents said that's probably about right, or whatever it was. It was funny. Yeah, he won Best Actor in the Comedy Series for The Studio. Best Comedy Series was The Studio, so he got that one. And then did he win for Director too, Eric?
I can't remember. Yeah, I just remember he won like near the end, too. But I'm like, of course it's going to win. It's all about themselves
Them.
and who loves themselves more than Hollywood. I'm like,
Yeah.
think about it, if we're voting here and it's all about radio and they're really taking shots at corporate and all the things that we
Yeah.
all know behind the scenes, would probably vote for that. So I'm like, of course that's going to win.
Who does vote for all this, by the way? Like when they pick the
Academy
Emmys?
members of the Emmy Academy.
Like, how do you become
There's
a
the Academy
member
of
to vote?
Art, Motion Picture Arts and Sciences for the Oscars, and then this is the Emmy. What do they call them? It's not also an academy. What do they call them?
I have no idea.
You can go to Emmys.com and read all
But
about
it's fellow
it.
actors, right?
Yeah, and,
Sure.
and people who've been
Producers
in
and
powerful positions.
the Brad Garrett and Ray Romano were up there.
I have that clip.
Yeah, that
You
was
wanna play it?
Brad Garrett is hilarious.
Here's it. But before we play it, for those that forgot, 8 seasons of success on Everybody Loves Raymond, which was Ray Romano's life.
And, like,
and Brad
Brad-
Garrett played his brother.
And he won. Brad Garrett won.
An Emmy for supporting
Emmy.
actor in the past. Yeah.
You want to know something, Ray? I just thought that I would have been back here sooner.
What do you mean?
After winning the Emmy, I would have worked more. That's all. Don't think that if you win tonight, your life's going to change.
No, Brad,
It is
stop
not
it.
going to change.
Stop. Come on.
Let's be honest. I think the next time I'm on the Emmys, it'll be in memoriam.
Oh, no.
That's going to be really morbid if that happens.
And then he wouldn't stop. He kept going. He's like, "You think I'll get in?" He's like, "What? To the memoriam? Do you think they'll cut me?" He's like, "Well, I mean, if it's a slow year and not a lot of people famous die, then yeah, you're in."
He's the voice of the blowfish in Finding Nemo. He's got to make it in.
Funny.
Also, he was in This Is Us. He was the mean producer. He was like the Chuck Lorre type on This Is Us for the Manny. He goes, you know about Travis Anderson? And Justin Hartley's character goes, I don't know who that is. He goes, that's right, you don't know who he is because I ruined him because he wouldn't do the episode I want him to do. Nobody knows him. He was such a jerk on This Is Us. By the way, the categories are voted on by the members of the Television Academy, and they cast ballots in their specific professional fields of expertise. So writers cast ballots for writers, actors cast ballots for writers.
It's just basically them patting themselves on the back.
But I thought Nate tried. He's like, "Why is everyone cussing here?" Because he's a clean comic. He's like, "Are we allowed to curse now on TV?" And he was his opening monologue was he didn't do a monologue. He did his SNL bit. Remember
I
how
have
he's
that
George
audio, too.
Washington?
Should we play it?
You can play a minute of it or a few
it's really
seconds.
short. It's 10 seconds. If you've seen the SNLs that he's hosted, it was a huge hit for him the first time so much they did the second time. He's George Washington on the boat crossing the Delaware, and he's with his fellow
soldiers and people on the boat.
and they talk about things like we're going to have ketchup, and it's going to be in a squeeze bottle.
Oh, predicting the future.
Talking about things in America.
We're going to do everything by yards instead of
we're going to go against the rest of the world. And we're going to do feet, not metric system.
So he was the inventor of the TV 100 years ago, and he comes out with the Bowen Yang and the guy who does
Mikey Day
and the other guy with the big nose. That's all I know.
Here's the audio.
I dreamed that one day there would be a channel for every interest. The Travel Channel for travel. The Food Network for food. And the History Channel
for history.
No aliens.
There won't be history on the History Channel, sir?
No. Just as there will be no learning on the Learning Channel.
It's fun. I like
TLC.
It's a funny bit.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to dig that up yesterday, Eric, when I got back from the Disney Descendants
Yeah, I don't know how you
tour.
would-
I could not dig up enough video of the Emmys. And, VMAs go back to back on different channels. I couldn't find, I had to dig it all night last night till 12:15 to try and find, to get
Social
my
media
fill.
stuff.
Yeah, because I forgot to record the dang thing. And you think in social media world, you don't need to record anything
Right,
anymore.
you would-
Probably on Paramount Plus.
I was like, so thanks for watching that, Eric. Fill in the blanks there.
It's fun.
All right. What nostalgic little trip down memory lane are we going to play next? Well, things that are just for kids. What are just for kids? The bumper lanes at a bowling theater. Bowling alley. Would you be embarrassed as an adult to say, put the bumpers up for me? Or is that just for
I've
kids?
been out with adults that do that.
Oh, yeah, I'd be embarrassed. I would never do that.
If there were no kids with you, Kevin, it's
like
we're
playing
drunk
pinball.
bowling. We need the bumpers up.
I bowl 280. It's like, oh, really? With bumpers.
The bumpers.
You can't even get 300 with bumpers?
Is that just for kids?
They're gonna know.
Yeah. Other things that are just for kids. We're going to go down this list, and you're going to check if that's just for kids or adults should also be able to enjoy these things. Next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's KRBE. Let's do it with more of the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right, so some just for kids things that we're going to debate. Are they just for kids, or is it okay if we as adults also like to do some of this? Like
Okay.
bowling with the bumpers on.
No.
If there's not a child with you, do you have the stones to go to a bowling alley, rent a lane with your friends, and say, "Can you put the bumpers up?" I have no problem with that.
Nope, no problem
If you
with
want
that.
to put the bumpers up and you're too chicken to ask me. I'll ask for you.
It's all about having
I
a
have
good
no shame.
time.
Yeah.
They let you do it because some adults like to throw it and it
Really
hits
hard.
both sides.
Oh,
Ding,
so
ding,
they
ding,
want to play pinball,
Ooh,
basically.
that's bad.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I do.
No, I just don't want
Or
gutter
did.
ball
Every single
hours
time.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Especially to Kevin's point, if you've been, partaking in some alcohol, you might be like, I don't have a very good focus.
That's like putting a big giant cone over a basketball hoop and then just throwing the ball up there and it's going to go in.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun idea. A cone ball.
Yeah, but
Let's play that.
That's terrible.
Once again, I'll go
Like a
back
funnel-
to the
like funnel
statement.
ball.
No skill.
It's
I like
about
that.
having fun, though. Like, I've been on a date before where she asked, "Hey, can we put the bumpers up?" Because it would be a lot more fun doing that than her just getting a gutter ball every single time, which she did the game before. And it was just like, it's not fun watching me bowl and I'm knocking down, and I'm average at best, but when you're getting 0-0-0 every single time, it's not really a fun date.
So bumper
and then
bowling-
she put the bumpers up and then,
You
had
have a
fun, played
chance.
along.
What sucks is if you have the bumpers up and you still don't get it right. You're like, damn it.
At the very end, it just falls into the gutter.
Yeah.
Go so slow.
You get the ramp that they have for the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I use that too.
thinking
That's so
about-
funny, the ramp. So
I
what do
need
we
to
think
take
on
some.
that? What's the vote on that?
No.
Bumper bowling for adults?
Yes.
No.
No.
I say it's okay.
Okay.
I'm with Roula.
Sam and I are
3-0?
competitive, I guess.
Yeah, we're super competitive.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not going to wuss out.
How about this one? Coloring books. You've seen these all over the store.
I love coloring books.
Coloring for adults, like
Love.
real intense and intricate flowers and animals.
They
and
do
all that.
market that for adults, and I think it's a great stress relief for some people. So,
Yep.
yeah, why
Yep,
not?
Absolutely.
I say it's okay.
You're not hurting anybody, I guess, but
I don't do
not
it,
for me,
but I have
but I can see how.
appreciated it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love coloring books.
All right, how about
For that.
Legos? If you're okay with coloring books, you should be okay with Legos.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of adults who like to build like the really hard stuff.
I am, but the thing that I think is odd is when they keep it and then they put it on shelves and then it just stays there forever.
What else is supposed to
Sam,
do
if
with
you
it?
go on a date with a 27-year-old,
and he has
27-year-old Sam, and you walk in there,
and he has
apartment.
Legos all over
and you
his
go,
table.
you have a kid? Oh, no.
Yeah, that's weird to
Yeah,
me.
that's
I
weird.
think for Legos in that aspect, it's for kids, but that's just my personal opinion. I know I'm going to get attacked.
I
by
think
And
it.
that is the
You have
question we're
different
asking. Is it just for kids or not?
Yeah.
I
I'm
say
saying
it's
just
not
for-
just for kids.
No,
Yeah.
they even have these very intricate ones where you're
Right,
doing
but you're
like
just gonna put them on a shelf.
a work of art where they have like the Mona Lisa you make out of it. And here's another
Should
thing.
be for kids.
They actually
That's why the price is
encourage
getting
it.
jacked up because
Oh,
of
God, yes.
rich people.
Yeah, but Eric, they encourage it for people like with Parkinson's. It helps keep
Dexterity.
their motor skills going.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I
different.
mean, we could argue about
Anything
the
for that.
coloring book.
Yeah, that's
Right,
for,
that's good for your
adults
mind.
with dementia, the color, it keeps them focused. There's always ways to say that, Ryan.
True.
So, no,
and
Legos.
and-
You're just
and-
trying to. Brian's got a bunch of
trying to-
Legos
yeah.
at home.
I do
Yeah.
not have any Legos. I'm
Yes,
trying
you
to
do.
get,
You
I'm trying to
talked
get
about all
rid
the
of
stuff
them.
you and your kid built, and they're all just sitting there.
I know. It's like just
Don't
such
sell
a
them, though.
waste
Hold on
of
to them.
space.
Will they lose their color, though?
No.
Yeah, do they
Sometimes.
get sun bleach?
Will they, yeah.
I've had white Legos that have turned a shade of
Yellow?
beige or brown.
You gotta protect them, though. You probably just threw them in like a
Tub.
tub of.
Yeah.
And to
You got
Eric's
hot and
point, y'all,
cold.
Lego pricing is getting out of control.
Oh,
Just trying to buy like a 10-year-old kid a Lego gift for their birthday, you're spending $50. And I'm like,
Oh,
wow,
my.
that's really expensive.
If you've ever been
Some
to
of
the
the small
Lego
stuff
store,
is like $30.
you can go to the Lego store in the Galleria, and they actually just have bins where you can pick out all the ones that you want. Where
you're
it's not
missing some.
necessarily like a finished product.
Yeah,
in
but
a
how would I
box.
know what to build if I'm picking the bricks?
That's
Well,
all
I'll
I
tell
ever
you
did.
what.
I just built stuff when I was a kid. I didn't even care about.
Yeah, you didn't follow
building
It's
Follow the
helpful
book.
when we were putting these things together when my daughter was little, and it never failed. 10,000 pieces, and one piece would be missing.
And you can go
Be
buy
like,
a new one.
Got
That
it.
would suck.
I like that.
All right, so just for kids or no, we go neutral on that, right? Is it just for kids? There's a list
No,
of
it's
things.
not.
Let's
I-
vote. I say just for kids.
Yeah, just for kids.
No,
No,
not
I'm
just
going
for
to say
kids.
anybody.
I'll say anybody. But the majority is kids.
Sam, you and I.
I know we're on
We
the
get
same
it.
page for all of
Okay,
these.
how about this one? We're asking the question, is this just for kids or should adults be able to also enjoy? Trading cards, Pokemon cards, baseball cards, things like that. Is it just for kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems a little
Yeah,
juvenile.
I'm not for
I
that.
guess sports cards and those. I guess they can make money off them.
Memorabilia, if it's an investment.
Yeah, they're trying to make money off that stuff.
I mean, are sports cards a thing still? I mean,
yeah.
that was a
oh,
big
yeah, now
thing.
they do the packs.
Yeah, I'm
like
sure.
Drake will do it, and he'll have the packs. Mm-hmm. I forget what there's a word for it. They call it on when they record themselves,
Uh-huh.
and they open it, and then they like get certain cards. Even in Vegas, there's a place Resorts World, I think, or Circus. You go to this big area, this wall, and you for like $150, you can buy one of those. The machine grabs one of them and comes down and gives it to you, and it could be a card worth $300.
So it's like a Labubu. You don't know what you're going to get.
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
A Labubu for boys.
Okay, how about trick or treating? Is it only for kids, or should adults also dress up in costumes and go?
We've
out
been
and
through
have
this.
fun?
That's 12 and under.
Yeah,
I would say
unless
12.
you have kids.
I'm 15. I'm going 15 and under. I used to not think 15 was.
If you start growing
young
hair on
enough.
your lip, above your lip,
Somebody made a point years
14-year-old
ago,
boys.
Rolling.
Eric, on text. Years ago, somebody made a point before I had kids that were closer to this age. I was like, yeah, I guess like 14's a cutoff because I was 14 when I went for the first time, and this lady looked at us and wouldn't give us candy, said too old. And I remember saying that on the radio, and this lady texted in saying, I would rather have my teenagers out together having fun like that in my neighborhood with all the other parents than God knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
sometimes you get a bunch
Halloween
of boys
nights.
together and they start beating up the little kids.
Yeah, the boys
Oh my God,
is a
that'd be
problem.
horrible.
Boy
Oh, and steal their
tribes are a
candy?
problem.
Yeah, there's always.
No, there's boy tribes that terrorize neighborhoods, and that is not okay. But I feel like overall, if you're going to just go have some fun with some little kids, if you're like 14 or 15, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll give you some candy.
Yeah, but what if you're like 27?
No.
With
That's
no
a
You're
little
kids?
just
ridiculous.
creeping me out, and you just want free sugar.
There, you just go to a bar and do one of those.
Right, go to a bar.
Like, what's Halloween this year?
It's a Friday night. October 31st is a Friday night.
Oh, is it?
wow.
Fun.
Yeah.
Trouble.
If it was Saturday, it'd be better for people because then they could go Friday night and Saturday night. I guess you go to a party the next
yeah.
night,
Oh,
too.
you would
I
go the
think
whole
you should.
weekend. Like, even
Yeah.
if, like,
Halloween
Halloween is
weekend.
on
What if you
a
go though and no one
Tuesday?
else did it on Saturday? Like, we're over that.
I'm here for the
Where-
prize.
where
Is
do
there not a
they-
prize?
People go to bars. They want to win costume
No, I'm
contests.
saying on Saturday when it's the
Yeah, the day after.
November 1st or
Is
whatever.
there a Halloween party at a bar? Which, by the way, last night, I have a question for 6 o'clockers. Maybe you know this if you live downtown. When I was going home last night from Toyota Center, it was a totally clear looking like VW bug box shaped vehicle, motorized, and it said like bar on wheels or something, and it looked enclosed. Has anybody ever seen this? It's kind of like a paddle thing, but it wasn't out. Like, you know, in Galveston, you've seen that with everyone's on the bar stool or like little
pedal
seat,
party?
The pedal
Yeah.
party. But this was enclosed. It was clear, and you could sit in it, and it said
Oh,
like
yeah.
pedal bar or something, or like mobile bar or something. I was like, and it was empty because it was the end
But
of the
people
night.
can see you because it's all clear. Like
Oh,
you
that's
can,
Yeah,
cool.
what is that? I want to know what that is. That looks fun. What is that?
Like-
Look it up for the
37530. What
rodeo.
is that?
yeah, just get that and go around.
Yeah, 37530. Solve that mystery for me, and then get dressed up in costumes, and you can be in that on Saturday night after Halloween.
Yeah, there you go.
You'll enjoy that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
what's going down in H-Town?
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Tachys Fiber. For the first time in franchise history, the Texans are going to host Monday Night Football. They're going to open their season with Monday.
Say open season.
Open season.
They played.
Not, they played it, but
they got
this
beat
is-
last year against Detroit, didn't they?
Yeah, this is how they're going to open their season, and the game starts early. It's against the Bucks tonight at 6 p.m. So good luck getting into NRG.
And their quarterback, what's his name? I just forgot his name. Oh my God, Baker Mayfield. He sucks because he's a Rangers fan and he's always making crap of the Astros and stuff. He's from here, from Texas. He's like,
really?
The good thing about coming back to Texas, you get Whataburger after the game.
Nah.
And Mike Evans is from Galveston. He's their star wide receiver. So it's good to see him back. He was an Aggie.
Well, you mentioned Astros. This is the first time in a long time that we're actually looking up a team in the American League. Seattle's win put the Mariners a game up in the AL West. The Astros' next 6 games are against the Rangers and Mariners.
It's the Silver Boot Series because it's the Texas Series, Rangers versus Astros.
This is pretty much it right here.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we don't win this series.
Yep. If
It's
they could
not
win
gonna
all,
look good.
they would just go 6-0, then it's pretty much over. They got it.
Yeah, that'd be
Close,
awesome.
but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what
Today at
happens.
7:10 at Dyken Park.
Oh, wow. It's going to be a lot of stuff happening then.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Traffic's going to be a
That's it.
nightmare
Yeah.
downtown.
Anywhere you go. So leave
Heavy
early.
trash pickup in Houston is now 3 weeks behind schedule. This is according to Solid Waste Management Department, their website. In some neighborhoods, like Alameda Trace, that subdivision, residents said that piles of debris have been sitting on the curbs for weeks. Old couches, mattresses, even bathtubs.
I took my neighbor's crap and put it in my mostly empty trash can because I was sick of driving by it. It was so
Annoying.
so
Gross.
trashy and gross. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this myself because they're never coming.
Okay, what do I do with I have a pallet, a wooden pallet.
Give it to Sam. She'll repurpose it.
No, it's not a good one, though. It's not like a good one. It's like one of those, I don't know what it came with. I think,
It will count as heavy trash, but who
Heavy
knows when the
trash.
heck they can come.
I think
If
I got mine on Thursdays. Heavy. I'm just put it out there because it's not recyclable, right?
Right.
Even though it's wood.
Yeah, I don't think
Someone,
so. Or
someone,
Facebook Marketplace.
I just want to get rid
Some
of the thing.
DIY chick's gonna come get that.
Yeah, there's pallet places that take them in, but you probably don't.
Where are we
live
going to put
near
that
one.
at in my cart?
Right? That's true. That's
Duh,
truck
you don't have a
anymore.
truck.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to pick it up and throw it over. There's a house being built across the
Oh,
street.
you're going to make it look like it's part of their
I wish they had a
building
dumpster.
debris?
Yeah, just put it in there.
I would.
They got cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't have a truck anymore to put that pallet in there to take it anywhere and dump it. You have to
Yeah.
just leave it in the front.
That sucks. Need a chainsaw.
Good times.
Yeah. Then you could put it in your regular trash can, cut
Kevin's
it down.
coming over.
Mm-hmm.
Chop that thing up. All right, coming up next, we want to take your calls for Look at Me Now. Look at Me Now is where somebody told you can't, you won't, you'll never. But look at you now, you did it. It's stories of inspiration and triumph. 833-390-KRBE. Tell us your Look at Me Now story next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.